George Karunas is a global explorer, adventurer, and storm chaser. He's been around the globe documenting some of the most elusive and dangerous weather phenomena, from avalanches to tornadoes.
And he joins us this morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Boy, you know, there's people that travel, and then there's people that go into the volcano and into the ice cave. How did you evolve from a traveler into that person?
Yeah, that's a really great question. I used to work as an engineer building recording studios and such, and I would take my vacation time and I started learning how to forecast the weather and chase tornadoes and eventually hurricanes, and expanded into documenting active volcanoes in places like Ethiopia and Congo. And I just kept incrementally doing that. And next thing I know, I'm hosting my own TV shows and being interviewed for various documentaries and such. And it just sort of evolved from a hobby into being a professional full-time explorer.
And did you get married on the edge of a volcano?
I did indeed. My wife, Michelle, and I,
Wow.
we got married on the crater's edge of an exploding volcano.
Is that what we're looking at here?
This is a different volcano in the same country, in Vanuatu. It's in the South Pacific, but that volcano has a lake of lava. The volcano where we got married was exploding every 5 minutes, and it's been doing that for about 800 years. We had our wedding ceremony right at the summit.
So how are you getting these pictures and these videos?
With some tremendous difficulty and effort. That particular video, we had to rappel down inside this crater that was deeper than the height of the Empire State Building. And you can see there I'm wearing this special heat protective suit that shields me from that radiant heat from the lava. It's 1,500 degrees or so. And without it, you could only stand there for maybe 10 seconds or so.
Wow. And we have some tornado video here. I'm not sure where it's from. Let's take a look at that right now. There it is.
Oh my.
Yeah, so I started chasing tornadoes back in 1998 and worked for about 12 years taking people as a tour guide from all over the world, literally, to come down to Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, and we would take them for 2 weeks at a time and go looking for these most ferocious winds that Mother Nature can dish out.
Did you learn something from that?
Well, interestingly, we're learning that it looks like Tornado Alley might be shifting a little further east from the Central Plains over into, well, kind of closer to you guys. And of course, the further east you go in the United States, the more densely populated these areas are. So that's a concern. So well, hopefully it's not so bad.
Okay, so talk about the doorway to hell. Where is that?
The general manager's office.
Exactly. Yeah, all these adventures, it's crazy.
Yeah.
That is a fiery pit of burning methane gas in the middle of the Turkmenistan desert in Central Asia, just north of Iran. And it's been burning for about 50 years. And I led a big expedition to go there and study the crater and actually go down to the very bottom. I'm the only human being to have ever set foot at the bottom of this crater. 12 people have been on the surface of the moon, but only one person has been in the doorway to hell.
Huh.
And I was looking for bacteria, see if anything was living in this really hot environment, and we found some stuff down there.
Wow.
Unreal.
And talk about the Crystal Caves in Mexico.
Probably the most beautiful place in the world. It is this cavern that's 900 feet underground. It's about the size of a basketball court, and in it contains the largest crystals that anyone has ever seen. Some of them are 30 feet long and weigh 55 tons. They're like tree trunks, but they're crystals of gypsum, and it's unbearably hot in there, about 124 degrees with almost 100% humidity. So we had to wear special suits to keep us nice and cool. They're filled with ice. So it's as beautiful as it is deadly. Without the suits, you'd be dead in about 20 or 25 minutes.
Wow. So if people want to start, you know, if they're adventurous by nature, what's one of the first stops you would say that, you know, other than going in the Crystal Cave or into the pit of hell or whatever you described it as, you just want to inch into that? Where would you send people?
Go on some local adventures, get out in nature, find some nearby places that you've never been before, right? Exploration is not necessarily about doing things that no one's ever done before, but a lot of it has to do with doing things that you've never done before. There's lots of adventure to be found along the Great Lakes.
All right, you can find George at furiousearth.com, and he's on social media as well. George, thank you.
Thanks, George.
My pleasure. Stay safe.